Hello my friends, welcome to your Minecraft Create at Home kit. Now when you open up your kit, you are going to find, you'll have two characters that you picked out. Each one is in a different bag. You will have two small squares that this is what you're gonna create on. You'll have a bowl that you can use for some extras or whatever works for you, pair of safety glasses that we're gonna wear, and then your little bottle of glue. You also have a brochure that talks to you about gluing and when to pick up your kit or how to pick up your kit and transport it. You'll also have two little tags to fill out, and on the tag you'll choose plate or add hangers to your project for display. And then you'll have your two templates with the instructions on it. And for this example, I chose the Enderman and a creeper. You'll also have a board that you can work on, and you get to set that box aside. Now when you're working on your project, you can choose to set your base piece on top of your design, or you can set it off to the side. I like to work with my base piece on top of my design. Now I'm gonna be putting together this creeper. So that's my pack with the green, a whole bunch of green squares, and then this is my orange spiraled cane to give my creeper an edge. And I'm just gonna dump all these out. Now, it's kind of like putting together a puzzle. You can follow the colors if you want. You'll find that you have black in here for his face and his eyes, and the mouth, the nose. You'll have some swirly green. You can use that face up or face down so you can get some lighter colors. You have some darker green in here that you can use and fill in all of the squares for your creeper. Now, you will also find that not all of your squares fit exactly next to each other, and that's okay. I want you to leave a little bit of space in between each piece because they don't need to fit exactly next to each other. They're not gonna fit tight like a puzzle. They're just gonna get really close together. So you'll Now you can take your spiraled cane and push against each edge to straighten everything out. That helps get it all square. If something's a little turned, put your finger on it and twist. But that's as close as we need. You'll see that there's a little bit of space in between squares, but that's not gonna matter. Now, take your glue bottle, because we gotta glue this down. Doesn't take a lot of glue. We're gonna work one drip at a time, and I'm gonna put a drip where each square comes together. And you can even go every other square. Now we want that drip to be from the outside in. You don't have to go directly on top of each piece. Now there's a little bit of science involved because you'll see that the glue starts to spread underneath. And that's what we want with these pieces. So glue here. And I got each piece. Now go about 3 rows in, put a drop of glue in the middle of the eyes, put a drop of glue at the intersections on his mouth, and then get under the eyes and around the edge of the mouth. Give it a couple of drops of glue. Now, if you've used too much glue, you're gonna watch everything drift and float away. Another thing about the glue to know is that it doesn't glue it down right away. You've got time to stick everything down if you need to make some adjustments. Now, to give yourself an edge, I wanted you to be able to make your plate or your piece a little bit fancy. So you have a piece of spiraled cane that we get to lay around the edge. And you can use this however you want. You can get real close with a couple of the pieces. You don't have to use the pieces. but I'm gonna put this close to the edge of the base piece. Now this is also gonna need some glue because these are gonna roll away. And so each piece of spiraled cane gets 2 drops of glue. So, and you'll watch the glue run down the edge of the spiraled cane. And again, it's gonna take about an hour to glue down and dry. But once it's glued down, you're not gonna be able to move it. Now you can either move the entire board or you can just pick up the project. If you're gonna pick up the project, fingers, no long nails, pinch from the sides, lift. It's like you're moving a hot sheet of cookies, and set that down. Now to transport it back to the studio, a lot of people have been putting it on a towel on a cookie sheet, or you can put it on a towel on the board and gently wrap the towel over the top of your piece once the glue is dry. But that is how you are going to put together your Minecraft kit.